How are you doing, math learners? This is your free access YouTube educator, Math Teacher Ash, and welcome to another reviewer series in preparation for the senior high school examination. So for today's lesson, we will discuss 40 questions that is particular on the operation on functions. And this is a subject that is under the general mathematics. So be sure to finish all those 40 questions in order for you to be equipped and ready in your upcoming examination. So without further ado, let's do this. Question number 1. Given f of x is equal to 3x plus 5 and g of x is equal to 2x minus 1, find f plus g of x. Is it A, x plus 4, B, x plus 6, C, 5x plus 6, or D, 5x plus 4? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Alright, math learners, this question is one of the easiest questions. Why? Because according to our operation, we have the f and the g of x that will be added together. So therefore, since our input is just the value or the variable x, therefore we will not be substituting any value in our variables. So we just basically add the two functions. So we have here f of x, 3x plus 5. We have here 2x minus 1 for the g of x. So in adding them, you just combine like terms. So 3x plus 2x, that would be 5x. So therefore, A and B are already wrong. Then, positive 5 plus negative 1, that would be positive 4. So therefore, the correct answer for this question is letter D. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright. So now, let us go to question number 2. If f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x and g of x is equal to 2x squared minus x plus 4, what is f minus g of x? Is it A, negative x squared plus 4x plus 4? B, 3x squared plus 2x plus 4? C, negative x squared plus 4x minus 4? Or letter D, x squared plus 2x minus 4? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Alright, math learners, in answering this question, we should be particular in subtracting. Why? Because when you are subtracting a whole expression, the sign will change. So let me show you how to solve this one. So we have here f minus g of x. So our f of x is x squared plus 3x. Alright. That will be subtracted by the whole g of x. So in that case, we will be putting a parenthesis for this one. So subtracting the whole 2x squared minus x plus 4. Now, if ever we are simplifying this, then the negative sign will be distributed among the signs inside the parenthesis. So that would give you x squared plus 3x minus 2x squared. Negative times negative, that would be positive x minus 4. Alright. So, of course, we will be combining like terms. So, x squared minus 2x squared, that would be negative x squared. Positive 3x and positive x, that would be positive 4x. And since our constant term is only minus 4, so we just copy that one. So, therefore, the correct answer is negative x squared plus 4x minus 4. Letter C. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, I hope you got that one, my dear math learners. So now let us go to question number 3. Given f of x is equal to 4x minus 7 and g of x is equal to x plus 2, find f plus g of 3. Alright, is it A, 8, B, 10, C, 12, or D, 14? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, there are two ways to solve this one. Since our input for the value of x is positive 3, you can do two things. Number 1, you substitute 3 to your g of x and you substitute 3 to your f of x. The value that will result among those expressions will be added together and that will be your final answer. Okay, that's the first part. The next one is by adding first the f of x and the g of x in terms of expressions. So you add 4x plus x, that would be 5x. You add negative 7 plus 2, that would be minus 5. So you have 5x minus 5. Now, inputting the value of 3 in the 5x minus 5, that would give you 5 times 3, 15. 15 minus 5, that would be letter B, positive 10. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, so I hope my dear math learners you got that one. Let us go to question number 4. If f of x is equal to x squared minus 5 and g of x is equal to 3x plus 1, what is f minus g of 2? Is it A, 2, B, 0, C, negative 2, or D, negative 8? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, let us try to solve this using the first option. As what I've said earlier, you could input the value of your x to the first expression, first function, and you could input the value of 2 to your second function. Then, when you simplify it, you subtract both of them. Okay, so example, we have 2. So that will become 2 squared minus 5. So that is 4 minus 5. That is negative 1. So f of x is negative 1. Okay. Now going to g of x, that would be 3 times 2, that is 6. 6 plus 1, that would be, very good, 7. So we have here negative 1, and we also have here positive 7. So negative 1 minus 7, that would give you negative 8. Letter D. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners. So the same goes if you subtract first the two functions and then the result, you substitute it to the value of 2. Okay, now let us go to question number 5. Given f of x is equal to x plus 3 over x minus 1 and g of x is equal to 2x minus 1 over x minus 1, find f plus g of x. Is it A, 3x plus 2 over x minus 1, B, 3x plus 2 over 2x minus 2, C, x plus 4 over x minus 1, or D, 3x minus 4 over x minus 1? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, as you can see, the given two functions, f of x and g of x, are expressed in a rational expression, meaning it is a fraction. So there is a denominator, and the denominator of both functions is the same, x minus 1. Of course, applying what we learned in adding fractions, especially if you have the same denominator, what you need to do is you just copy the denominator and automatically add the numerators. So by copying the denominators, our denominator would be x minus 1. So letter B is already wrong. Now, what we need to do here is to just add numerators. So of course, in adding expressions, we will be using combined like terms. So x plus 2x, that would be 3x. 3 plus negative 1, that would be positive 2. So that is 3x plus 2. So our numerator would be 3x plus 2, but the denominator will be x minus 1. So letter A is the correct answer for this question. Let's see whether we are correct. Alright. I hope you got that one, my dear math learners. Now let us go to question number 6. If f of x is equal to 2x cubed minus x squared plus 4 and g of x is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared minus 2, what is f plus g of x? Is it A, x cubed minus 4x squared plus 6, B, 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 2, C, 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2, or D, 3x cubed plus 2x squared plus 6? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, as you can see here, we have two functions and what we need to do is to add them. So in adding two expressions, basically you need to combine like terms. So we have here cubic term, we also have here cubic term. So 2x cubed plus x cubed, that would be 3x cubed. So letter A is already wrong. So we only have B, C, and D. Now, our quadratic term, which is the power of 2, we have negative x squared here, added with the 3x squared here. Of course, if you add negative x squared plus 3x squared, then your result will be 2x squared. So that would be letter B and letter D. So we only have these two choices remaining. Now, positive 4 plus negative 2, that is, of course, positive 2. So therefore, the correct answer is letter B. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners, I hope you got that one. So now let us go to question number 7. Given f of x is equal to 5x minus 3 and g of x is equal to 2x plus 1, find f minus g of x. Is it A, 3x minus 2, B, 3x minus 4, C, 7x minus 2, or D, 7x minus 4? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, so as you can see here, we will now be subtracting f of x to the g of x. So, automatically, you can subtract them. So, 5x minus 2x, that would be positive 3x. So, letter C and letter D is already wrong. So, you only have A and B. Now, negative 3 minus positive 1, that would give you, very good, negative 4. So, the correct answer for this question is letter B. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, now let us go to question number 8. If f of x is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 1 and g of x is equal to x squared minus x plus 3, what is g minus f of x? Is it A, 3x plus 4, B, 3x minus 4, C, negative 3x minus 4, or D, negative 3x plus 4? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, I want you to focus this question. What we have here is g minus x, meaning our minuend will be the g of x and our subtrahend will be the f of x. So therefore, we will be putting this first minus this one. Okay? So be careful, my dear math learners, in the operation, especially in subtraction. Okay? So we will be focusing here minus here. Okay? So x squared minus x squared, that would be 0x squared or 0. So therefore, we don't need to put our quadratic term. Now, so that is negative x minus 2x. That would give you negative 3x. So letter A and letter B is already wrong. We only have C and D. Alright. Now, 3 minus negative 1. So 3 minus negative 1, that will become 3 plus 1. Of course, that would be positive 4. So therefore, the correct answer for this question is letter D. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to question number 9. Given f of x is equal to square root of x and the g of x is equal to x minus 4, find f plus g of 9. Is it A, 6, B, 8, C, 10, or D, 12? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners, since we do have two functions in which one function is a radical expression and the other function is just a normal expression. Now, when you try to add them, you will be having a hard time, or technically you just copy them. Now, the best way to do this one is, of course, is to just substitute the value of 9 to the variable x in both functions. So we have here square root of 9. What is the square root of 9? Very good, that is positive 3. We are talking about the principal root. Alright. Now, here in the g of x, we have 9 minus 4. So, 9 minus 4, that would be very good. That would be 5. So, for the f of x, we have 3. For the g of x, we have 5. So, 3 plus 5, what is the answer? Very good. That is 8. Therefore, the correct answer is letter B. Let's check whether we are correct. Alright, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to question number 10. If f of x is equal to x cubed minus 2x plus 5 and the g of x is equal to 2x cubed plus x minus 1, what is f minus g of negative 1? Is it A, 10, B, 8, C, negative 6, or D, negative 8? I'll give you 5 seconds to think about your answer. Okay, my dear math learners. Now, in solving this one, if you really have a value of your x, it is best for me to substitute it into your different functions. And then after that, you combine them depending on the operation. Okay, so we have here negative 1. So if negative 1 is substituted in f of x, then that would be negative 1 cubed. And negative 1 cubed is negative 1. Very good. Now, we have here negative 2 times negative 1. That would be positive 2. Positive 2 plus 5, that would be positive 7. So, negative 1 plus 7, that would be positive 6. So, we all know now that f of x is equal to positive 6. Alright. Now, let us go to the g of x. Since our x is negative 1, so that would be negative 1 cubed. That is negative 1. Negative 1 times 2, that would be negative 2. Negative 2 plus negative 1. So, negative 2 plus negative 1, that would be negative 3. Negative 3 minus 1, that would be negative 4. So, we have here negative 4. We have here positive 6. So, 6 minus negative 4, that would be positive 10 because that will become 6 plus 4. Okay, so let's check whether letter A is the correct answer. Alright, so my dear math learners, thank you so much for finishing the first part of our reviewer series. Now the question is, how many of these 10 questions we have discussed, you got it right? Now share this to our comment section below. Now without further ado, let's go to our next part of the reviewer series.